pretty sure I've checked the Cothis rest area, but let's double check.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
Gotcha. Welcome back. What'll it be today? These
Oh,
suckers are trouble.
a demonic orchestra. 8 Irish Kegels.
Terrific.
Yeah, I'll just do these stray hunts as I find them.
I'll be waiting to hear the good news.
Sometimes I'm not a fan of my own playstyle in open world games. But even this game hasn't managed to drag on at all to me.
Here we go! Seatbelts, everyone!
You know, how cars work.
Well, well.
God. You know what? This is a trash mob hunt anyway. I'm just gonna do this and see how it goes. See if things recover.
Well, well.
It does seem to be recovering slowly.
Who's up for a hike?
650 at this moment.
Seems we found what we were looking for.
At least on my end. I don't know how bitrate works. I just press the start stream button.
Get back! Hey!
Sorry! How's that?
You ready?
Well, here we are.
Gotcha!
Hotto, you're up!
Oh, hi there, opening.
Radio, do it!
It's nothing.
See ya! Nice work, Gladio! Yep. learn that one, huh?
Say your prayers.
See ya!
Gotcha.
Probably the mind flayers.
Knocked. Watch yourself.
No, not the mind flayers. The
Hell yeah.
necromancers, because of their
Victor what?
status beams.
Ready to leave the road behind.
Born ready.
Okay, so I start back at the Kothis rest area on the list. Lestalem and Old Lestalem. Old Lestalem is an actual there's no... Is there a tipster here?
Everything in order?
Wait.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The heck? There we go. What I was going to say is there is a hunt in Old Lestalem, but it's a high rank one where I'm mopping up the low rank ones that I just passed over. Drive off a cliff.
Hey, who's up for a bite?
Right, no tipster at all here.
Works for me.
I will reset my chocobo counter.
They knocked. You coming or what?
I got all the low... I think I got all the low rank ones at Ildaccio. I might as well check. But I'm not going to take any of the boss fight ones. I'm not going to take any of the current ones. I mean... Blah. Blah. Black.
Hey, back for more?
Noctis being the one saying shit. Because
Well
he
done.
saves it for when it really counts.
How have you all been lately? Here's what's on the prowl.
Serpent of Resorth Basin, it's just a goddamn Midgard Sormer fight.
Got yourselves a target.
Breeding season hen extermination at 2 Royalisks.
Stay sharp.
But I think that's a Reg 9 one. He says fuck like a pro.
No roads, no rules.
And no one to hold us back.
Did all the ones at Ravito. Sternix bypass is just a fork. That's an Imperial base I can probably do, but it can wait. Okay, so at this point, I basically have the current ones and the Altisha ones. Let's just do the current ones. Or not. These are all things I fought before, so... Alright, what do you guys think? Imperial base... Hunts for bosses that we have killed before, just in different locations? Or just move on to the ocean already, because it's not moving on to Altisha, not for a long time. Because we have ocean content. Alright. I feel like at this point I should just do hunts off-screen in general, because all the boss fights are very easy for me, even the current on-level ones, and it's like the rank 10 ones that matter. You know? How? Well, I guess, are achievements new in the PC version? Like, I know they've been around in the console versions, but... I don't think there were achievements when the game launched, at least. Ah. That makes sense, then. For Kayam carrots.
Say, are you the ones working this garden?
Yeah. Who are you?
Oh, sorry. The name's Tony. I run a restaurant not too far from here. On the hunt for some high-quality produce. You have a great plot, perfect for growing all sorts of produce. Any chance you'd be willing to part with some? I pay good gill.
Tony, a local restaurant proprietor, is partial to Kayam carrots and will offer you various items in exchange for them. They can get gill, lot berries, auto parts, or weapons. That is not a favorable comparison. Auto parts.
These greens look great.
Ignis
My
sticker.
cooks and customers are gonna eat these up. I'll be back to buy whatever you're willing to sell. So let me know if you got any leftovers.
Elon Musk is such a
There
jackhole.
y'all are. Here's your weapon now.
Alright, we have the better auto crossbow, the auto crossbow plus. Oh, he can only do one at a time. That explains it.
I'll give you a call when it's ready. If y'all are having
The auto crossbow plus is probably just better because it just straight up does damage.
Cindy's your girl.
Once you depart, you'll lose access to the open world for a while, and rental chocobos will automatically return to the post. Set sail for Altissia? Yes. Hey, Umbra. Waiting for you in Altissia. Getting ready to set sail. Who, Luna and Noct? I mean, they seemed to be the same age.
Look, Prince Noctis, even the Marshal came to say goodbye.
Heliodor bracelet.
I heard the Regalia's going on the boat with you.
I guess it's goodbye for now.
O'er rotted soil, under blighted sky, a dread plague the wicked has wrought in the light of the gods, sword sworn at his side. Against the dark the king's battle is fought, from the heavens high to the blessed below. Shines the beam of a peace long besought. Long live thy line and this stone divine, for the night when all comes to naught. Chapter 15, verse 2, Nadir. Abed Nadir?
Something I gotta get off my chest.
What's that?
I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't there for your father. I swore an oath to protect the king, but I wasn't strong enough to uphold it.
Ain't nothing nobody could have done to stop what happened.
Yeah. I realize that.
But you need to realize just what you mean to the boys by your side.
I do.
Even if they can't solve your problems, you can't hide what's going on from them. It hurts like hell. Remember, those ain't your bodyguards. They're your brothers. Trust in them, always.
You can never have too many tools. Here, learn to wield not only weapons, but magic as well.
Another magic flask.
Just remember, it's a destructive force that doesn't discriminate. I suggest putting someone in charge of it.
Yeah, I like Sid when he's not an abusive asshole or just comic relief old man. Which are his most common roles.
Waiting for an invitation? Get your asses on board.
He's a bit abrasive, but not abusive.
Hey, Your Majesty!
What's up?
Please, come back soon! We need our king!
Yeah. Count on it.
Achievement unlocked. Seaworthy. So from my understanding, they basically added an entire chapter here because people were complaining about a lack of ocean content. Is that accurate? Chapter 9, Callings. Noctis receives a warm send-off as he sails for Altician high spirits. The prince goes forth ostensibly to seek the blessings of the Hydraean, which will allow him to challenge the Empire's might, but his true heart's desire is to find Lunafreya, his betrothed. I mean, he grew up around both of them.
Arrives, but alas, without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hydraean, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Lunafreya.
No.
That obstinate secretary, standing in the way, while you rush off to slay the Hydraean for your poor sister's sake.
Luna dies
Price of the covenant.
if Noctis actually passes all 6 trials, huh?
You know, I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altisha, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
Then to think this is where we were headed to begin with.
Cough, cough, Titan.
And there's still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage of the sea.
We'll have to see for ourselves.
Can't let Lady Lunafreya do all the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
Well, we need to make sure she's alright before anything else.
Indeed, her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Lunafreya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring, the crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Lunafreya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held onto it this whole time, all the way to Altisha.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
I guess, to be fair, Titan was being crushed under the meteor for all that
An
time.
apparatus in place of his arm.
Yeah, I remember.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion, but in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Power?
That would help explain how a son of Tenebrae suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
The Ring of Lucis,
Then
yeah.
what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, yet doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding onto the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
It might help if we knew what he was after.
and say.
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing. And they'll do so again.
But we beat him to the big guy, thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Sometimes it helps, like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, it feels like he's only helping us because he wants something. I just don't know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Certainly hope not.
Not your type?
No love lost for phonies.
As Gladio said, his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest. And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah, when we arrive in Altissia.
Probably at some point.
To him, it was his heritage.
At this point, like all the additional material, like the Brotherhood and Kingsglaive, are on YouTube officially, right?
That ring can sure weigh heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
Must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now. Got the regalia in the hold, but y'all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while, right?
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all. Not that I'll have much to do, though. Well, with Cindy looking after the old girl.
If you say she's good, she must be great.
She was never afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
A hard childhood?
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
Well, you must have seen your fair share of Altissia by now.
Yeah, only done been the once. Stayed a good while, though.
What's it like?
Big old city.
Big, okay.
Well, it ain't the Crown City.
Different. Got it.
You'll see for yourself. Foreign lands seldom lend themselves to trite explanations.
Change of scenery ought to do you good.
Well, I'm all talked out. Can't be far to Altissia now, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are our first order of business.
All work and no play?
Make sickness a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you two.
You're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey now.
Wescombe ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yep, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something. Go and see for yourselves.
Sure. Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo or Mago, that's the one.
Nice.
You can count on Old West, but he'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial address.
Got a signal.
Delivering the address will be Lady Lunafreya, who was previously reported dead. This will mark her first public appearance since the violence that befell the signing ceremony.
Lady Lunafreya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This world could use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
So Altissia is just fantasy Venice. Yeah, I do like the tidbits in the Royal Arm descriptions.
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one. Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
Yeah, that was the rogue weapon, right?
Prepared in advance.
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
By the
guy meant by
Ninja Queen.
Lucky us, huh?
That could have ended badly.
God, the cities in this game are cool.
Phew! Finally back on land.
Barely. They call it the Walls of Water, but it ain't just the walls. It's the whole damn city.
Which is why we can't traverse the town by conventional means. We'll need to rely on gondolas instead.
Yay! More boats.
Hey, Noctis, catch.
Oh,
Eat of the boat. What? Don't you want to go sailing again?
Are you sure?
Why not? Old girl ought to be sturdy enough. Not even an awful driver like Reggie could sink her. A king can't rule with wisdom alone. He needs perspective. So get out there and see the world, you hear?
I really do need to get the Final Fantasy D20 play-by-post thing going. Sid is giving you the key to the royal vessel, but you're not able to go sailing at this time. Okay. Because I have at least one big quest line that
what's next?
you can do
Immigration?
in mind. But
There's still more?
Sir, what is the purpose of your visit?
Purpose, Sid, it's all yours.
Hey, didn't we just... Well, we're here to visit a joint. Maga is the name, yeah.
Never heard of it. Unless you're referring to the alternate entry program. In which case, you may pay the levy directly to me. This amount should suffice.
Oh, what a racket. This is your trip. You cough up the cash.
Sid reimburses himself 3,000 gil from the party's funds. Noctis, you okay there, buddy?
You want to check Wescomb's place out?
Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we'd better start looking now.
So what next?
Huh.
Gondolas. The gondolas of Altisha run along the city's many waterways. With stops located near major attractions such as Listro Park and Areno Galviano, they are a great choice for tourists. Plus, the elevated waterways offer spectacular views of the city that should not be missed.
Dream.
What a city.
Let's head back to our room. What would you...
Want to prove your love to her? Give the gift that glitters forever. Ask about our custom engagement and wedding ring mountings.
Eat something?
Good. Gelati Gelio in this month's recommended. I'm not reading this. Gelato is a healthy dessert that kids adore. We serve 18 different kinds of fruit gelati. Mix and match to create your favorite combination.
They're extending the exhibit for Lady Lunafreya's wedding dress. The Vivian Westwood? But wasn't that a memorial for her passing? Well, now it's a memorial for her safe return. Let's go see it while we still can.
Oh, I have a
Could that be the dress we read about in the
campaign
papers?
I'm trying to run with a specific friend group that Travis is part of.
That depends on the groom. Might still be a sore spot. What with his wedding getting called off?
Who says we can't call it back on? It can still happen.
True enough. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Symbol of the peace. See the wedding dress on display. Yeah, a little bit of it was just like drama and some of the players turning out to actually be pieces of shit, specifically the people I didn't know nearly as well.
Hello, boys.
Coincidentally.
Feel free to browse at your leisure.
Oracle cards. Titanium bangle. 200 HP. I don't really need that. I don't really need anything here.
Thank you very much.
But it's mostly just me being an unmotivated asshole. Oh, there's also the cursed canvas that I can do here.
I'm starved.
The Vivian Westwood store should be up these stairs. It's farther than I thought.
Seems everyone is making for the shop.
I don't even know what joke you would make.
They spared no expense on the dress. I'm glad I caught it when I did.
The people have spoken.
Good to know the prince isn't completely forgotten.
What's a good place to stay? Flavor of the day is... So, what do you want to do?
Worst guard ever.
Let's grab a bite.
So what next?
Excuse me, could you point us to the shop with Lady Lunafreya's dress?
Just follow this road towards the Secretary's estate. Then brace yourself for the insane crowds.
Oh, well, I guess that's to be expected. Thank you.
She's a big deal.
Big? Think you mean huge?
You truly get the sense.
I was referring to Michael and Joshua. I guess this counts as following the road. See, in a way, I feel validated because I never liked Michael. Like, the dude had zero personality.
Lovely at twilight.
Yeah, but there's something lonely about it too.
But also, holy crap. What a sack of trash.
I'm starved.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say anything.
What is it?
Right.
Flavor of the day is...
The freaking narwhal statue.
Next stop, Lady Luna Freya's wedding dress.
Let's take the gondola back. Sounds like we've gone off track.
Wish birds. Write a wish on the paper bird. Throw the wish bird toward the mouth of the Tide Mother. If the wish bird flies into the sea goddess's mouth, she will grant you your wish. That's Leviathan?
We meet again.
Horn of Resolve. Oh, this is for the arena.
Appreciate your business. See you around.
Now I see why people flock from far and wide to the walls of water.
Okay, so I've gone off track by going up here.
What about it?
Any ideas for accommodation?
This does not look like a good situation. I might have answered before, but yes.
Is it evening already? Time flies when you're having fun.
Beautiful bottle. Okay, I have definitely lost where I'm supposed to be going. Arden coin. I'm just gonna stick with calling them Arden coins at this point.
Hey, who's up for a bite?
Because there's no disproving that Arden has been everywhere that we found a coin. Maybe this way? No.
Huh.
The reason I was making that assumption is that he just, quote-unquote, kept happening to be where we were.
What's a good place to stay?
Oh, is this the place?
Greetings. You are not from here. Alessio's my name. Coin collecting's my game. Oracle Ascension coins specifically. Have you any? If you're willing to part with some, I'll gladly trade you a token of equal value.
So there is purified salt increases in or enhances spirit remarkably. Mystic circlet enhances magic remarkably. Oh, this is where you get one of the ribbons. Stone wall reduces fire, ice, and ballistic damage significantly. Mighty guard, ice, lightning, darkness, fire, ice, lightning, and darkness damage significantly. Okay, so the wing is dark. Dark crest. Lightning, ice, fire, crest, prismatic ore, prismatic shard, gold ore, silver ore, mega elixir.
Keep them coming.
Gondola! Care for a ride?
The city is massive! So is there, like, an actual reason they keep referring to Insomnia as the Crown City instead of Insomnia? Or is it just what people are used to saying, basically? Like, New York City instead of Manhattan.
It's nice to not have to kill anything.
This way to the dress?
Yep, same street as the estate.
Seems we're on the right track.
Let's head back to our room.
Okay, right track.
Hey there.
Cactuar sculpture. New recipes. And new lures I didn't have before. Oh, this is the one that I got from the terrible quest. Fan service. Featuring Lucis' favorite semi-fast food mascot and anime superstar Kenny Crow and his Dark Angel sidekick Kelly. A must-have for collectors. A little friend sticker. Type 0 soundtrack. Okay. Honestly, I need to give Type 0 another try, bearing in mind this time that it's a PSP game.
Till next time.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a
Choca Bolster.
Can't wait to try it.
And Line Boost. Interesting.
You found a cactuar?
Hold on to that.
See, I'm not the only one who says it.
When we get back to Lucis.
Oh wait, this is... Oh, this is the hotel. Where I can cash in that sweet, sweet experience.
Hey, knocked! You see that?
What about it?
PSP games just lack a certain fluidity. Touring the town, then use our famous gondolas. Experience the city on the sea the way it was meant to be.
On the gondola.
Yeah, PSP games, even when ported forward. Oh. Hey.
Ahead lies a future uncertain, yet sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
Through Umbra's power, you can now revisit past memories. Summon him when you rest at lodgings. Characters will retain their current level and abilities. Rental chocobos will automatically return to the post. The place you called Umbra will be set as your last rest point. You can now sail the open seas in the royal vessel. Board the boat from the Golden Key, Cape Kayam, or Altisha. Messenger's Amulet.
Come on, let's go see the dress.
Oh, let me look up the nearest stop.
It's not far. We can walk it.
Sounds
Okay.
like we're close.
Greetings. Very well.
So, closer is 1.5.
Greetings.
Further is triple.
Very well.
Okay. Okay. The way it kind of sounded like it was something in the right trigger menu, but I guess it did specifically say when you stay. Okay. They said it was close. That'll be our endpoint.
Meldacio Hunter HQ would like to remind you that in these troubled times, all of us must stand together to protect one another. We do battle with danger to defend the world we live in. Won't you lend us a hand? Drop in to see us at Hunter HQ, or contact your local hunter for more information.
Huh.
Need weapons? You've come to the right place.
You can buy the Blood Sword, Thunderbolt, a Wyvern Lance. Not as good. Delta Daggers, which is what I have. A Flame Gun, which is actually a significant upgrade for Prompto.
Thank you.
And a Hero's Shield, which,
Come again.
I was thinking, like, man, it's been a while since I've bought a weapon. Or, like, found a better one that's not... Well, found a new one that's not a sword. I do like this quest for the... to see the dress. Altar of the Tide Mother, ancient religious structure jutting out into the Saluna Cascades. The government has apparently taken a vested interest in safeguarding the shrine, forbidding all unauthorized access. While the shrine is now widely known as a place for showing reverence for the sea goddess Leviathan, its history is shrouded in mystery. The bollard-like poles posted around the altar suggest the spot may have once been used for mooring boats. Others postulate it may have been an astronomical observation point from which seafarers studied the stars to strengthen their celestial navigation. I also really like the tourist pamphlets you find. Helps to solidify that, yeah, people just travel this world for fun.
Have a look, Noct. What is it?
I think I'm going backwards. Oh, a goddess as merciful as the sea is wide, may Leviathan long protect this land. Peace be unto the province of Accordo. Eodolus Alderkept, Emperor of Niflheim.
Peace be unto the province.
So, care to take a cruise?
Oh god, this is a dead end. No. And that just put me back here. Pacerna Street. Street names don't help me.
Are we staying here? Just so you know, I'm cool with camping.
There's not really anywhere to camp, Gladio. A little. That's kind of part of this quest's experience, right? Gladio camps in the water. Wait, this is toward the arena, not the estate, though. Why, yes, I do rely on GPS in real life. How did you know? I should. See what, Gladio?
Splendid. Where are we off to?
The LaVille Station, Pulsino Street Station, Floating Market Station, Mago, Old Gobanot, or the Marina. If there's a store here, I would like to stop here then. That would be amazing. That's amazing.
Let's head back to our room. Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Welcome to Accordo, lads. Sid mentioned you'd be dropping in. What's Gamarma, that you've gathered? My word, you've grown, little prince. Ah, but of course. You were only a babe at the time.
Let's take a look inside. Let's grab a bite.
There once lived a man, born immortal but blessed with powers divine. Conjuring a collection of glaives, he dispelled the darkness plaguing our star. As a reward for his efforts, the gods granted him a holy stone, the crystal which he was to guard at all costs, for it would one day choose a king to see us through the coming disaster and lead us to salvation. Yeah. I'm just holding on to it until we finish the game, pretty much.
Open shop. He's an odd specimen.
Hey there. Have a good look. Lovely. See you later.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'm high enough level to finish the game.
With a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Welcome. You won't find fresher fish anywhere else. Come again.
See that fish? Wonder where you can catch it.
Dunno. Why don't you ask the shop?
Couldn't be bothered.
If Ravis is in town, seems it's only a matter of time before that Chancellor shows up. Another unknown we don't need.
Oh, can I not leave until I talk to him? Welcome to Mago. Be sure to check out our wine list. All wines are selected to complement our seafood and salad dishes. Oh, I'm overleveled for the whole game then. Amazing.
This is your maiden visit. Enjoying it so far? You doubtless have many questions, so ask away.
This country is a part of the Empire, isn't it?
Oh, you're wary. I understand. But there's no need to jump at every shadow. Just be aware that the terms of our independence grant the Empire free reign to come and go as they please.
We'll bear that in mind.
It's admittedly a one-sided arrangement. Most everything we do requires Niflheim's permission. And they wouldn't knowingly permit the Oracle to appear before the public. How our government spun that is quite a mystery.
Has anything changed with Leviathan?
For now, it's business as usual at port. But word is the government will soon open the altar of the Tide Mother.
In preparation for the rite.
But on the other hand, they're scrambling to stockpile emergency provisions. This begs the question. If they're anticipating that the Hydrian will wreak havoc, why would they allow the rite to proceed?
You really think Luna will make an address?
If every recent radio broadcast is to be trusted, absolutely.
Where is Lady Lunafreya?
In the city somewhere. But no one has caught so much as a glimpse of her. The media has been conspicuous in its silence on the matter, which speaks volumes of government intervention. That certainly explained the rumors of disgruntled Imperial officers leaving the city.
So you see lots of Nifs around here?
We do, sometimes even at my place. Theirs is a familiar presence, and the citizens don't think much of it. Though the High Commander did cause a stir when he showed up the other day.
Ravis.
So soon after they felled the Archean and Lucis, his arrival fuels rumors that they will next come to Altisha. The Empire's not content ruling all the land. They want the heavens as well. Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
My dear Camellia, it's been a while.
I heard about your distinguished guests.
Ah, you've an ear for gossip.
Gentlemen, I won't waste your time. My name is Camellia Claustra.
First Secretary of the Accordo Protectorate.
You should know, we have Lady Lunafreya in our care. And the Empire demands we surrender her.
What?
Yet I am loath to acquiesce unless we stand to profit. Hence I've come to discuss terms with the King of Lucis. If you've a mind to talk, come to my estate.
Okay, that'll help guide me, then.
She can be oblique at the best of times, but I assure you, her heart is in the right place.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, you must be weary from your journey. Might I suggest you seek your beds for now and ponder matters anew in the morning?
Yeah, I think we'll do just that.
The summit, head for the Laville. Alright, I'm gonna think more on how I'm gonna handle the remaining, like, open world content in the game. Just because of how it is getting a bit tedious at this point. But at the same time, there are boss fights, you know? In any case, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed.